Howdy folks, OK-GUNRUNNERS here. We have another monthly subscription box that we just signed up for, and this is the ApocaBox. And this is a monthly subscription box that you can sign up for, and we will open this up. But before that, make sure that you like, subscribe, and share this video. And with that, let's get into it. Alrighty, thank you all for joining me on this unboxing. Again, this is the ApocaBox. And so we're going to open this up and we will dive into it and see what we get in this. I believe the purchase price for this one is came out to $69, I believe, for this particular box. And this is a mystery bundle. So, let's see if we can make some room here and get this open. Alright. First item off. Oh, man. Ooh, we've got an Amura knife. I have got 3 of these in particular, but this one, it is a black, and it does come with the belt sheath on it. These knives, if y'all don't know, are extremely nice. They are very sharp. They're easy to maintain. They're a very good quality blade, and they are inexpensive. I have this one. I was going to see if I had any others close by. I own 3 of them, but that is a great first pick out of the box. And so, first item out of the box is going to be our Amura knife. That is a great start to it. Second item we've got is an emergency poncho. Looks to be orange. And this does look to be Mylar itself. It states that it's waterproof, windproof, it's a cast polyurethane, and it is Mylar on the inside, and it's got this polyurethane coating on it, so it should be more resistant to tears and everything. So we have an emergency poncho. I do have a couple of these in my get home bags or bug out bags, 72-hour kits, whatever people are calling them these days. I do have these, and they do make a great addition to any pack. So that is a good item as well. So number 2 item is going to be the emergency poncho. Third item, we have a pouch of some kind. It's multiple pockets. On the back, you've got a pocket that goes the full length of the pouch. And you've got 3 split pockets here for different tools. And you've got a zipper pouch in here for different contents. I'm not entirely sure on the brand themselves. I'm not familiar with the logo, so I'm not entirely sure who it's by. But we got a little pouch to carry some gear in. Fourth item, we've got an emergency whistle, and this is a flex, which I'm not familiar with. Looks like you've got a carry clip back here, a lanyard loop to loop any cordage through, and then the whistle itself. So, fourth item, we've got an emergency whistle. And, alright, so we've got some instructions here, and it looks like we're going to be making a boomerang, possibly. Alright, so I'm going to stick this to the side, and we'll keep going. Let's see here. Let's see here. Looks like this might be Herb Savvy. Alright, I'm wondering if this is included, or if this is just a pamphlet for instructions on what to eat and what not to eat. I'm not entirely sure, so I'll put this pamphlet to the side, and we'll kind of go through and see if we come across anything. We've got a patch here. This is a forger patch that can be stuck to something. This will probably end up going on the safe as well. I've got a couple other patches on there from different vendors and everything, so we've got a patch. And let's see. What item would this be? I guess this makes number 5. This is Dragon Tongue Fire Starters. So, comes in a nice tin. These look interesting. So, if y'all saw the last video from the Nomadic unboxing, we did get some different fire tinder. This one is interesting, and it looks to be the same concept of you've got these fibers that you would fluff up, and anyway, that looks like that would burn for a long time. Man, if I had to guess, that's a couple of minutes burn time right there. So with that, you get 2, 4, 6, 7 starters from what I can count on that. So that's an interesting one. That'll be interesting to test out. We've got some fire starters. And what do we have here? ApocaBox Axe Stone. Alright, I do have a hatchet that is in desperate need of sharpening, so it looks like we've got, I'm going to guess this is 1,000 grit and 2,000 grit for a fine. But we have a axe sharpening stone. And I think you're supposed to use water or oil with it. So, what number does this make? 6. 6th item is going to be a axe stone sharpening stone. And we have what looks to be our DIY boomerang kit. That is going to be an interesting build for sure. But we've got our boomerang right here. See if I can slide this back any. We're running out of room on the old workbench here. I'm going to set it off to the side right here. And what number? I'm losing track of all the items. This one was jam-packed in here. I'm guessing this is the 7th item. We've got a belt. This one looks similar to the 511 belt that I own. It's just webbed, and it's got a bit of a different buckle design on it, but these are handy for something that you're just wanting to throw on really quick, and you don't have to go through much effort of putting a belt on. So we've got a belt. Thankfully, this one will cinch up. It's about probably double the size that I need, but we do have a webbed belt. And 8th item, what do we got here? Alright, we have got a pocket knife. Let's look at this guy. Okay, let's open it up. Little sticky getting opened, but fairly sharp. Good point on it. This is a Rost Friel, is what I read on it. Tell me all what you think. My, kind of hard to, or maybe it's Rost Free on it. Anyway, decent pocket knife. Got a pretty good blade length on it. This cutout, I'm not entirely sure what it would be used for. I'm going to assume something of a bottle opener, but I could be completely wrong on that. Very lightweight. The blade itself, I do believe, weighs more than the actual handle. The handle, not quite contoured to the underside of my grip, but not bad by any means. It does have, it's not a slick texture, more of just a natural wood texture on it. A bit of contouring there, and then you've got some rivets to hold it in place, which they do poke out a little bit. So I don't know if you would want to end up using this for anything in particular, but that might be a nice carry knife for someone, or a good whittling knife. So we got a pocket knife. It's our 8th item. And looks like we got a promo code. And 9th item. Now that's a little comical. I have this exact same pen, which I do believe, to my knowledge, came from the USCCA when I signed up. But that is the exact pen that I carry in my IFAC. So that is interesting, but this just has a glass breaker on it and then just a regular pen. And it's a nice pen. I have carried this one before around, and I mean, for all intent and purposes, it writes well, and you do have the added benefit of a glass breaker on it, and the carry on it is fairly easy. So I believe I called that our 9th item. Our 10th item, what do we have here? It looks to be some kind of carry case. Let's get this open here. Alright. ApocaBox hand-selected survival tools. I can definitely believe the hand selection part of it. There are some really good items in this box. I am highly impressed thus far. What is this? Is this a sun visor? Let's see here. Whatever it is it extremely big and it is extremely long. I believe we will refer to the... well, maybe it doesn't give a list of items. I'm not entirely sure what this is. If y'all bear with me a moment, I'm going to unfold it off camera here and see what it is. Okay. So, this looks to be a mylar-backed tarp of sorts. Could be a sun visor of some kind. It looks way too big for that, but it does look like it is mylar-backed on it. And so I'm going to just make the assumption and call it a tarp of sorts. But it comes with a really nice carry case on it, and the pattern on it is definitely interesting. Alright, so our last item, which I'm calling the 11th item, is a pocket field guide. And let's see here. So, it looks like you just have some general instructions. Okay. Of different items to pick up at different types of storefronts. And it has a whole list of stores in here. And a little area in the back for notes taken. Interesting. That'll be an interesting read to go through. Alright, well, that concludes the Apoca unboxing. Guys, I am highly impressed with that. That was a really decent box. I'm trying to remember, I believe it was $69 plus shipping for it. I could be mistaken on that. I would have to go back and look. But for the price paid, you get a lot of items and a lot of good quality, useful items. As far as something that I would not use, there really is nothing in here that I cannot use and put somewhere and put it to good use. Probably my most favorite is going to be the Amora knife itself. Those are always good, and you can't have too many of these, especially for the quality and the price of them. So that is an excellent addition to this box. So anyway, thank you all for joining me. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video. And until next time, this is OK Gunrunners.